Well, hello there guys. I thought I might just introduce you to my newest project. It's going to be a little 10-foot speedboat. As you can see, I've got the frame started here, but I thought I'd just give you a look at this. It's going to be a little bit retro, but very, very simple. Nothing too fancy as far as little fillets or anything cut out of it. But as you can see, the backboard's got what I would call a variable dead rise. Obviously the frame's upside down. All I've done is run some 21mm ply wedges in the corners just to strengthen everything up and make sure it's all running off at the same angles, to level everything up as well. Good for using as corner floor supports later on if you want to put a floor in. And other than that, whoop, nearly killed myself. Other than that, she's just going to be a pretty basic little two-seater. So you can see there I've put a keel board in just to make it easy for me to get the shape of the bottom. I've also put a couple of little mounting blocks. I don't know what shipbuilders or whatever call them, but I just put the wedges in there and I run my rails to those wedges, and then I set up off that. So what I'm going to be doing is next I'll probably be running the ply on the very... Hi guys, alright, we're back again. I've clad the bottom sections of the hull. I've made up a little knee brace section for in the back of the transom there, so that it comes off the centerboard and it gives it a little bit extra strength. All I did with the ply sheeting was ran staples through the edge of the 12 by 30mm Tasmanian oak rails. And when I'm building something like this, all the ply is for is just to hold form for the first layer of glass, and once the glass goes on, it's the glass that's the strength, not the ply. So I try and use the thinnest ply I possibly can to keep the weight down in particular. But there you go. The transom 2 will get a second layer, because at the moment I've only got one 12mm layer of ply for the transom board. So what I will do is I'll lay a doubler on the inside across through here, and it will fit down into the shapes of the inside of the board. It doesn't need to be as big as the outside board itself. And I haven't put that in yet because I will put a layer of glass in between the two laminates. So, well, here we are back again. You can see I've run the ply on the sides now, and put a couple of little doublers in behind there where the sheet joints are. She's all nice and square now, and I've double checked all that. So now it's time to just start putting a little bit of resin into it to start stiffening up all the joints. So what I'm going to do is just brush some resin so it runs down in behind all the timbers where the ply's been stapled on, in all the corner brackets and things like that, just to give it a little bit of extra rigidity before I start actually laying glass in it. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to do the inside first yet or the outside, but when I decide. I've left the ply on the sides purposely high because there is a little bit of shape to the edge of the deck, and I'm going to build in a slight reverse shear, which is from where your windscreen dash level is, drops down in a slow curve to the point of the bow. So that's what they call reverse shear on a deck. So yeah, so that's why the ply is still up there. I've left a little bit out the back because there's a little bit of fancy work to do out there as well. She's going to be a little retro deal. She's going to look a little bit older than some of the standard stuff around now, but just to give you a little bit of a look at from the outside too. and just how she looks sitting on the horses underneath. Oh, there goes my knees. So that should give you a bit of an indication of what the shaping's kind of like. Yeah. It should be a nice sleek little 10-foot speedboat in the end. Beautiful. Alright guys, I've done a little more work now. All can be revealed. As you can probably see, it's going to be a little bit retro, this speedboat, but the main part of it is the fact that it's going to have bat wings on the back end of it. You can probably just make them out there, but that's what it's going to have on the back. Now, I've since I saw you last, or talked to you last, I've done the doubler for the transom plate in there. That's going to give me 24 plus glass inside and out thickness on the transom, which will pretty much hold anything this little boat, this 11 footer, will ever need. I've put the dash board in. I've also put a frame for the ply sheeting to go to the bow, and you can see I've got a kick in there. You might notice I've actually got two planks put across there. I put the first one in, notched it all in, and then realised I wanted a bit more height in the centre, so all I did was screwed off another piece to the front of it, and I couldn't be bothered cutting all the notching and shaping and everything again, so that was the easy way to do it, but that'll work. Puts a little bit of extra weight into the front to keep the nose down too, which will be good. So what I'll do is I'll give you a little bit of a look from the other side so you can get an idea of the shape that it's going to be, and this might help if I can get back far enough so you can see it's going to be nice and sharp, and you probably can't see a lot because of the reflection, so I'll go outside and shoot in. You can have a look at the back as well. But okay, now here we are looking from the back, so you can see the wings in there. I'm going to volume them out. I'm going to fill those corners in from the wing tips back to the transom board. Same on this side, and you can get an idea of the shape probably from here. I've got just enough room behind the dashboard there to put a couple of seats for two people, and to have a nice little splash well area just in the centre there. So, and okay guys, I'm back again. I didn't get a lot done today because I was out buying supplies for about 4 hours, so, but I did get the transom plate glassed in, so that's all done now. That double. I've got 3.5 layers of glass on the hull now. By a half I mean where all the hard edges are, the corners, it's all overlapped, so that basically gives them, well, the best part of 6 layers on the joins and 3 full layers on the rest of the hull. So she's basically ready to turn over now and start working on the floors inside and the deck. You can see the glass there hanging off the side, and it's come up really nice, just straight off the roller, which is good. Just a light sanding between each coat with 40 grit, and it's come out really nicely, so I'm pretty happy.